Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. We're building at SENShine the operating system for special education in schools. We're helping schools and councils in the UK initially to improve special educational outcomes, saving billions system-wide. The UK is the perfect place for this because, on the one hand, you've got a lot of legal protections and extensive knowledge around the area, but on the other hand, there isn't the money. So there's this big crunch, and schools and councils are panicking. There isn't, we believe, an over-dependence on sectors, and so you have a lot of schools that just don't do anything. They're waiting for expert support that takes months to arrive. This ends up being incredibly costly, and inclusion now is being mandated. So the new legal reforms have come into play just this year that are forcing schools to include more learners with special needs rather than kicking them out to special schools. I will share my screen. So when we're looking at the impact we'll have, and this is very much an impact business, of course, while also making money, we're looking at saving a ton of time because so many schools are at the moment using Excel spreadsheets and lots of different systems to manage complex compliance. We're trying to push things out to the teachers so they can do more, but that needs a really good operational system. Budget efficiency, money being spent on these experts can be saved, both at the school level and at the system-wide council level. But also by putting in early supports, we see more engagement from schools. There's lots of independent research saying that you can boost engagement in learning by up to 75%. Now, just to put some numbers on those big council effects, there's a 14 billion deficit council expected. They have to pick up the tab for a lot of the stuff that happens when schools aren't including learners with special educational needs. They will get put into special schools often. The state has to pay for that. You end up with these huge expenses, 14 billion pounds, and that's why councils are panicking right now and looking for solutions, because schools, meanwhile, are being asked to do more with less. So we see a huge opportunity here, just working on how we're pricing things between £1,000 and £3,000 per school. And although that's quite low, the lifetime value of a school customer is huge because of the loyalty that these schools, they don't like to change, they refer like crazy, and they only change when there's a really, really big impetus to do so, as there is right now. The special educational software market itself is very large, over £4 billion pounds. And so we see ourselves growing into that, particularly as we internationalize, going beyond, but our immediate focus is the UK. We won an Innovate grant a couple of years ago. We built a pilot. We had 50 schools engaging, 25 who were active on the platform, and we've launched our finished product in the last month, and we've since signed up 5 paying schools. And we also have a letter of intent with a council which is seen as a leader in its field, an innovation leader, and that will bring 64 schools in one go. But also we see that model as a way of expanding very rapidly, as well as working with the intermediary, which are called the multi-academy trusts. And we've also got a bunch of them running with one school, and they're looking to roll it out. So a lot of these early sales we're signing now will expand greatly over the next 12 months. We also have a bunch of partners helping us get the word out. So I wanted to do just a very quick example of how the product is focused on a learner here. We're make it very easy for teachers to add supports that they want to put in place, and then evidence that, therefore, so the plans get automatically created in the background. The various costing maps get created in the background as well. So we're saving a bunch of time there. And we're using AI to empower teachers to get access to expertise rather than having to wait months for an expert or feel that it's outside their remit. They can't do that. So this is all about empowering that collaboration within schools. So we're raising a bunch of money to take us to the next stage, and we're looking for investors, strategic investors that are passionate about this area and making a big impact. Thank you.